G'day football fans and welcome to the future. It is 2033. It has been 11 seasons since we started this Sevilla Rebuild. We haven't been in charge for the last 5, but we're about to find out just how well we laid the foundations for the future, for the success, the Ballon d'Ors, apparently. I mean, that's what happened when we were there. Let's find out if there's been any since we've been there. Before we get into it, firstly, make sure you do leave us a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here, comment what you think of the video, what you thought of the Sevilla series, who you think we should do next, all that sort of stuff. Love to hear from you. Secondly, I need to give a shout out to my nephew. My nephew Nathan watches these, and he's just an absolute hero. It'll just be up here, his little logo. He himself wants to do stuff on YouTube when he grows up, or when he can afford a setup or whatever. So this right here, that'll be his logo. When you see that logo, that's my nephew. That's my nephew. That's my nephew. He's a great dude. Hi Nathan, you're a good bloke. Anyway, that's enough of that. Sorry. I had to do that. I told him I'd do it. I had to do it. Let's head to 2033. See how Sevilla's got on. So here we are. You can see I'm a completely different manager. Yet another one that I've just gone ahead and done a random name generator to pick his name. His name is Kenyon Blythe. This is what he looks like. He's got a nice little earring and he's got a lot of accessories. Like he's got his little beard, he's got his glasses, he's got a headband you can see here, he's got his earring. Anyway, I don't even know where to start with this. There's just so many things that I want to check on, I guess. The first will be La Liga and seeing how Sevilla's got on since we were there. So as you can see on your screen here, it was the last season that we were in charge, which was 2027-2028. We did reach 100 points. We won the league, the highest total points we'd ever amassed as a club. Up to that point. Time to find out how we went on from there. The following season, 3rd. Don't love that. Do not love that. We'll go through transfers and who the managers were and all that sort of stuff. Also seeing if there's anything else weird going on here, like Atletico Madrid being down in 9th. I guess you can probably classify that as weird, but the rest of it sort of makes sense to who's up there. I mean, Almeria had been up there for a few good seasons. During our tenure, so makes sense that they're still there. Did they get another title? They dropped down by 20 points. By 20 points down to 80. So we got them 100 in our last season, winning 33 games. Then they only won 24 the following season, getting 80 points. Then, 3rd again. Oh my god. Okay, 3rd again. Barcelona and Real Madrid at the top. Yeah. This season, anything weird? Almeria dropped down. They basically did a swap with Atletico Madrid. Nothing really too weird about, the rest of how the table showed up that year, but it's not good to see that, So we got, I think there were multiple seasons in a row. We got 93 points, 91 points, 85 that season, 93 that season. Then the first season, only 73 points. So, basically every season, we've been better than the 2 seasons since we left. Man, that really hurt my head for some reason. Just the science of that, the maths, I don't know. The 3rd season, did we do anything in the 3rd season after we retired? No. This is stupid. Has it been Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla? Yeah. Each 3 years, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Sevilla. This time we were only 1 point behind. Oh, that would have been such an epic, final day, whatever the hell happened. I don't know if we can. We can have a look at it later. It's upsetting. Again, nothing really too weird about the table. People going down who you'd expect and that sort of stuff. The following season, 3rd. So 4 3rd place finishes. That's good. This time Real Madrid finally getting a title. Their first since 2027. So that's good. So 2031. So only 1 season ago now they got it. Now, we only got 81 points. 89 here is better than our, I think better than 2 of our 6 seasons, maybe? Something like that. And the final season, that's not the final season. This is the final season now. Yes, they won. They got one. They got another title. Oh, finally. They get the, 5th in club history? So we'd got 3 of them. They've got another one here, winning 30 games, 95 points is absolutely sensational. Losing their last game, but they had won the league by that point, so I suppose it didn't matter all too much. Man, that is, what a roller coaster. And by roller coaster, I mean it's been completely flatlined, and then right at the end, it's jumped up. Absolutely sensational. The next thing to check is Spanish Cup. did we do anything in the Spanish Cup? So in the final year of our tenure, I guess, the 6th year, we had won it this time here on in extra time, actually, against Villarreal. Didn't get there, won it there 5-2, didn't win it in the first season. So we won it in our second season, won it in our 5th season, I think. Yeah, 5th season. No, that doesn't make sense either, does it? Wait, this is the future. Oh my god, I've gone well in the future. We won it here. That was our 5th season, this was our 6th season, didn't make the final. 1 year later, nothing, didn't make it. 2 years later, we won it over Vigo in the final, great to see. We then lose on penalties, oh no, in 2031. 2 more to go, we lost again to Real Madrid. Oh, that's infuriating. And then most recently, Real Madrid win again over Almeria, so very boring. I guess 1 cup in 5 years it's okay. I mean, 1 league, 1 cup, it's decent. Probably multiple managers, I'm assuming. I don't really know. Next, let's check the big one, the Champions League. I mean, it's the one that eluded us. We made it to a semi-final, getting knocked out in extra time by Liverpool right at the very death. Did they manage to do it once we left? 2028, our last season in charge, saw Liverpool winning it 2-0 over Newcastle, which is great to see that Newcastle made it. That's fantastic. It only took them, well, they may have made it before. Nope. Jeez, Liverpool had a stranglehold, didn't they? That is crazy. What happened here? Okay. So, the first year, Liverpool over Real Madrid. Then Liverpool lost to Barcelona. Then, why is it dilly-dally? What's happening? Liverpool won it again. Liverpool lost the final to Bayern. Liverpool beat Newcastle. Now we're going into the future. Liverpool beat Bayern. Tottenham won something over Bayern Munich. Oh, this isn't looking good. Oh, Liverpool got beaten by Bayern Munich. It doesn't look good. I don't think we've done it. Liverpool won again over Real Madrid, and most recently, nope, Liverpool there again in extra time over Chelsea, and that's the most recent one. So, I mean, that is correct. Can we look at past winners? This is Liverpool's competition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 11 seasons have been won. No. 12 seasons? 7 out of... Man, maths confuses the hell out of me, man. What's happened there? It should be 12 seasons. 1, 2, 3... Damn, dude. Alright, now we know Jude Bellingham's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4... 4. Yeah, okay. Maths isn't my strong suit. Out of 11 seasons, Liverpool have won it 7 times. Does that mean... it's still Real Madrid's... where do we... Still Real Madrid's competition. They've won it 14 times. Sevilla never quite got there. Let's head now, I guess, to their current squad. Let's see who's still there. So looking at Sevilla, it's already a great sign that Matthijs Tel is still there. Fabio Moretti is still there. If we look at legends, Asano Drago is in there with Matthijs Tel. Nobody else really of note except for Ruben Menet being in there. Favorite personnel, Alfred Schroeder is in there. Can we look? When did he take over? 2032. So he's only been there 1 season and won them the league. That's perfect. Can we look then? If we look at managers, here we go. So we had Vincenzo Italiano, fantastic name, resigned after 2 years, having won 1 cup. Where's he at now? He's now at Leicester, killing the game, I imagine. Oh, he went to Italy. He resigned from us to go to Italy. That's cool. Stefano Pioli, so former AC Milan manager. He left Milan in 2026, so after 3 full seasons maybe, and then went to Manchester United where he had a good few seasons, then had 2 seasons at Sevilla. Now he's coaching Italy as well, so he followed the exact path of Vincenzo Italiano, who won 65% of his games, 66% for Pioli, and Schroeder now up to 69, whereas we had 68. Okay, we were pretty decent, I guess, Sampaoli having not done anything because we took over, having won 3 leagues, 3 cups. We're too good. We were too good, basically. Great to see Matthijs Tel and Fabio Moretti there. Who else is there? Let's look at the squad live. Dennis Simon's the first name I see. Simakan's still there at 33. Diedhu, who he signed in the final season there, he's still there. He's only 26. Wisdom Amy's there. Enzo Rodriguez is there. Diedhu here. This was another Diedhu. This guy was in our youth setup, so that's... I remember the name. Then Moretti's still there. So no Venancio Drago's still there. There's no Malero. There's no Calimundo. Cody Gakpo's gone. Escarela's still there, which is weird because he had said how much he wanted to leave in Ruben Minet's last season there. He was telling us how much he wanted to leave. So in this season, here, where it says he played 27 games, he was telling the club he wanted to leave. 1 year later, he plays much less football. So he played here 38 games all up. Here he played 19 all up, stayed. Then this season he played 17 all up rather. And then from there, he started to actually play a lot more. So 52 appearances, 54 appearances, 48 appearances, playing much better, playing very, very well indeed. Looking at those average ratings, that's incredible. He looks absolutely incredible. For a player that, I think I got him for very little. £250,000. I just scouted him from some other club. This one, Badalona Fut, don't know. And then loaned him out to Atletico Pamplona. For just the 1 season or 2 seasons maybe. And then, he's absolutely incredible. I mean, he's a perfectionist. He's an attacking... It just says attacking midfielder, but looks pretty world-class to me. Vision's great. Passing's great. Free kicks, determination and flair. Good physically. Continental reputation, rather. And that's pretty damn good. Only 5 goals and 10 assists. I think Schroeder might be missing a beat there. As for other big players, I guess one to really check on... Matthijs Tel. So for us, he had just had a 60 goals season, I believe. Not good, seeing that he's only scored 15 here. 165 all time, so he might well be the club's top scorer of all time. That is a lot. Not a great ratio, I'm guessing, though. Because for us, he had already scored... Oh, this isn't good. He was already over 100 goals for us in 3 seasons, wasn't he? And oh, that's not good. Oh, I don't like the look of it. Oh, dear. Oh, he's gotten bad. So his first season for us, he scored 18 goals. He then scored 55 in the second season, 60 in his third season. That's where we stopped. And in the following seasons, 21 goals, 23, 17, 15, 15. Well, he won a Ballon d'Or here at the age of 22 or something. He won a Ballon d'Or. And his best season from there is 23 goals. I don't understand. He's got worldwide... What has happened? He's still on... He's extended his contract at the same wage somehow. Does he still have a lesser release clause and an optional extension? But he's only... What? Oh, whoa. Sorry. He's only 28, so he'll still keep playing. 63 goals in 72 appearances is ridiculous. Ridiculously good. He's the club captain, leadership of 14, which is great. Miretti, how's he looking? He's now 29. He, very, very good, isn't he? He's played 41 times for Italy. For Sevilla, he has played a hell of a lot. Almost 50 games there, almost 50, 49, over 50, over 50, over 50, 50 games. So, if we say that in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons he's played 50 games, he's around 350 appearances for the club. That's a very good signing for £29 million. Who else do we want to check on? As for names that I recognise, I think Silvio Perez was someone that I signed. Can we look at... Oh, sorry. Can we look at his history? So I had signed him, but then he went back on loan to his parent club. So it's good to see that he's back at the club playing. He is very good. Very quick, great dribbling, great off the ball and vision, and determination and decision. He looks very good. Why is he playing... Is he playing central midfield? Is this a joke? Can I look at... Okay, he's playing... Okay, a bit probably more striker than midfield, which is... That's good, I guess. That's worrying, though. Why have they transformed him into a midfielder? I don't think he was a midfielder. I thought he was a winger, to be completely honest with you, but... He definitely looks like he should be up front, doesn't he? Who else is here? Is anyone else? Oh, Draugo we haven't looked at yet. So he's now 27. Very good. Just very good, isn't he? He's never played for Germany, of course, because Football Manager's very weird like that. 270 appearances there. It says, any weird things here? Wow. 7.76 average rating. Oh my god. That is brilliant. 37 games he played in the league, and he had 30 goal involvements, 11 Player of the Match awards. That is ridiculous. That is an insanely good season. He's very, very good. Diadhu, how good was he? He turned out to be, yeah, you know, I got to be honest, I thought he would get better than that. That's a lot of wage for someone for this this good, I guess. He's played 150 games now for the club, which is pretty cool, or just about 150 anyway. Good leadership positioning. He looks very good for a centre-half. I thought he'd get better physically and maybe develop a bit more technically, but at 26, he's still got time on his side for a centre-back. So, you know, it still seems like a very good purchase. I think I only spent not even 40 million on him, was it? Oh, yeah, there we go. 43 million on him. So he does look very, very good. Anyone else here that we should check on? Wisdom Amy. Of course, he's now 27. He's played 56 times for Italy. He's played 230 times for Sevilla. Looks very good. I would have thought his mentals would develop more, maybe his technicals too, but his physicals are unmatched. Like, that is incredible. We did spend 53 million pounds on him, so you would expect him to be pretty good. And that he is. Where are they playing him? Are they playing him right back? Yeah, mostly right back. A little bit of left back apparently, but mostly right back, which makes sense to me. Simican's still here, probably getting worse. Yeah, he's definitely going down physically. He's better physically than that, and that's fair. He's 33, with another 2 years on his contract, which is scary. Enzo Rodriguez, who is there, of course, in like the final season and a half of our time there. He looks like world class for a left back. You'd probably hope for a little bit more crossing, but his physicals are absolutely ridiculous. His tackling's a bit low, but then his mentals are brilliant. And he's played 43 times for Argentina. He's pretty damn good for someone that we signed for £7.2 million. That might be about it. Oh, Dennis Simon we should probably look at. He's played almost 300 games for the club. He's very good. I thought he might have got a bit better than that with things like handling and kicking and passing. I don't know. But he's a world-class goalkeeper, isn't he? He's world-class. That, however, I think that might be it. Bob Miles, I think, was in the youth academy, so he's around now, I guess. He's played a game for the first team, so that's cool, I guess. He's probably better than whoever we had there. What we need to do now is there's so many players that we need to check on. I can't even, like, off the top of my head, Madiela Chortu is probably the first one I want to check. Let's go. So this was our last season, except, weirdly enough, our spending stopped here with Diedhu. They've then gone and signed someone named João Rodrigo, who is now at RB Leipzig, who does look very good technically. I mean, for a winger / striker, I guess you'd probably want a bit more physically, but he's 24. He's wanted by Barcelona now. Did he play for Sevilla? 12 games he played for Sevilla. That feels like a lot. Is that right? That doesn't make sense, does it? Anyway, I don't know. He didn't really do much for Sevilla. He played 12 games for him and then got sold for... So Sevilla signed him for 17. He then got sold for 35 million. Cool. Someone named Clovis Chappett. No idea. He's now at West Ham, potentially worth an absolute ton. So Sevilla signed him for 23 million, then sold him for 49 million after he had made 3 appearances for the first team, but then 29 for the third team. I don't understand why they've bought him. I don't understand that at all. But then got a fella named Oscar, who I think was still at the club. Yeah, he's still at the club. He looks... I mean, he's Spanish, so I guess that makes sense. He's played 79 times, scoring 24 goals. Did they spend lots of money on him? £54 million. They spent a lot of money for someone who's not very prolific and hasn't... Well, he's up against Matthijs Tel for a place, so I guess it makes sense that he's not really, playing week in, week out, but I mean, paying 54 million for this is kind of scary. Players that left, oh, here we go. Wow, that's right after I left too. Enrique just, left. Because would it have still been May when maybe it was May, I don't know. I didn't actually do any transfers or anything for them. He's now 31, he's at Aston Villa, that's who bought him, so, Sevilla, we signed him for 13 million, they sold him for 24 just after we left, and he's unhappy at Aston Villa, where he's played 164 times, scored less than he did at Sevilla, so I guess maybe the Premier League's harder. And then Venancio, he's now at Tottenham. He's decent, yeah. He is decent. Why have they sold him? So 50 million, what? 50 million pounds that Forest paid, and then sold him for 47. After that's more than 2, that's 4 seasons. That's decent, I guess. So Sevilla have done well to get 50 million for him, I guess, because I only paid 18 million for him. So, I mean, I'm just kind of sad that they lost him. He's very good. It's good to see him fairly professional, because I remember him being a mercenary, which is less than ideal. No one else there really makes sense. Let's go to the following season. Where did people go? We brought in... This isn't the same... Okay, good. It's a different Oliver. I was thinking it was the one that we ended up selling after like a couple of seasons. I was very confused. Sevilla paid 24 million, then sold him after 1 calendar year. He played 12 times for Sevilla and they made an £8 million profit. That's decent, I guess, I suppose. I don't know. He doesn't look that good, really. I mean, you'd prefer to have kept Venancio. Reed Labaku came in for 35 million. Paid 91 times in 4 seasons, so I guess pretty decent. That just feels like a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Steve Bergwijn came in for free. He's now at Porto. He played 43 times, so maybe a season and a bit. Someone named Gaiska Ayesa, who is 32-year-old goalkeeper who played 4 matches for the club. So that's fine. He was very cheap. People that left, a lot to take in, I guess. Firstly, Fran Garcia left fairly quickly after I had left. He's now 33, having played 144 times for Monaco, so that's pretty decent. And they got 8 million for him. It's not great. Callum Wendo is now at Atletico Madrid. Very strange. So he only spent 1 season at Monaco, scored 5 goals, and went back to Atletico Madrid. They sold him for 17 million, which is less, I think, than we paid. Yeah, wait, what? I'm confused now. I'm so confused. Sorry. Okay, so we bought him for 26 million. He played, 5 or 6 seasons for us. Would have been 5 seasons, I think, scoring 63 goals. We then sold him on for 14 million. And then after 1 season, they made a gigantic profit on him, the most he's cost so far. And he's, for Atletico, been pretty good. Just about the same he was for us, really. Anyone else that left here? Chappett left here after 1 season. That's right, for 49 million. Oscar left on a free. That's not good to see. He's now at Sassuolo, about to join Ponferrada. Still quite good, I guess, but I mean, definitely aging. And very much looking his age. He only played 23 times for Milan, which you don't love to see. He's played much more for Sassuolo. Cody Gakpo over 25 million, now at Porto. Someone else was now at Porto. Maybe it was Reed Labaku? No, someone else. I don't remember. Cody Gakpo, though, it was a free transfer, so that's incredible to have got 25 million for him after, 2 and a bit seasons, something like that. I don't remember. He played 2 seasons for Juventus and then got sold on to Porto, where he's been very, very good for them, which is pretty decent. He's now 34, still got his physicals with him, decently, I guess. The following season, I got to speed this up, sorry. Brought in some weird people. Zalewski, don't really know much about him. He's 31. He's still at Sevilla. Okay, that's cool. Dauda Guindo, don't know who that is. Decent, now at Middlesbrough. Played 22 times for him, not great. People that left, João Rodrigo, that's right, the fella they brought in just after we left. Alberto Moreira went for free to Dortmund, and he's played 121 times for them. That is huge. Surely you want to make money from him, because we did not pay much for him. We paid 6.5 million. Oh man. And now he's left for free after 7 seasons or something. Man, he's had just as good a career at Dortmund, really. Other people that left, Gendry left there for QPR, where he is still having... Now he's played 93 times, and that's pretty decent. They are in the Premier League. It doesn't say on the screen. Anyway, moving. We need to keep moving. Javier, whoa, who's this? Javier, we sold to... He was a youth product. Defensive midfielder? Yes! He was a youth product midfielder that they sold. He did end up playing for the first team, so that's pretty good. That's a decent youth prospect. They've got all the way up to playing for Manchester City, playing 11 times for the national side. You just could be worth up to 358 million. That is insane money. That is absolutely insane. Sabero, he was a left back. Just a left back that I think I took a punt on him when he was a youngster. Does it say? He's now at Dortmund, along with old mate who was there before, Malero. Moving on. A bunch of people, blah, blah, blah. We want to look at the people who've left. That's the main thing. Now, Lino Reinero was actually one I was very excited about, because I thought he looked brilliant coming through. He was yet to come to the club. I think he was still on loan somewhere. He played for Colo. We bought him. He went back on loan. Paid 54 times, didn't do too well, but then sold him to Leipzig for much money. 26 million, that's not great. And then 84 million he went to Liverpool from Leipzig. So So you definitely missed a trick there. Rooney Bargi's gone to Juventus for 53 million, where he's still there, only 27 years old. Not prolific, not doing great, but he's a Swedish legend, surely, with 80 caps and 22 goals, playing for Juventus. Does it say what trophies he's won or anything? Milestones, Italian Cup, Super Cup, Champions, Super Cup. Yeah, he's winning stuff. That's good to see for him. Marimon here to Wolves. He looked promising. He's very good. His mentals are incredible. He's now wanted by Bayern Munich, and you can see why with those mentals and the passing. And he's only 25, which is decent. He's played for the national side. Elagriph, 68 million to Liverpool. He's now at Inter Milan, who have then paid only 33 million for it. So Liverpool have made a loss. They've made half their money, not even half their money, just under half their money, and sold him to Inter Milan. Wow. He's not been great. Okay, he's got work to do. He's played for France, though, so that's pretty good. But I expected more from him. I expected him to stay at Sevilla, but you want to see more from him at the club level, I guess. Anyone else leaving in this season? Ariel Acosta. He was a holding midfielder who's still at Milan, although he's leaving now to join Almeria. So that's good. He's had a good 3 seasons, only playing 45 matches, which isn't fantastic. He's played 31 times for Argentina, though, so he's clearly quite good. He's going to Almeria, though. No one else there I really care about. This guy was a Serbian youngster, and he never really made the grade, did he? And they sold him for how much? 22 million, and then after a couple of years, after 18 appearances, they made a 15 million loss on him, so that's cool. Following season, don't care. Anyone here? Don't really care, don't know those names. And then the most recent season, some people I don't get. 45 million they spent on this fella. He's decent. Feels like he's lacking something technically for an attacking midfielder, and he's played 8 games for the team. Feels like he's lacking something. That was only in January they bought him. They also bought from the same club at the same time this holding midfielder, Luka Rakes, who does look very good, doesn't he? He looks pretty damn good. Played a lot for Belgium. He's worldwide reputation, perfectionist, elite midfielder. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay, it's fine to have sold Venancio and then 5 years later bought this guy in. Anyone else here? Anas Tricky was coming through. Oh, they did a bit of a swap with Bayern Munich, did they? Because he looked quite good in the youth setup. Physicals are insane. Very decent. Technicals could definitely do with some work, but he's played 2 years and he's played 20 times for Bayern Munich. Wow. Is there anyone else we haven't really looked at? No, not really. Not really. Let's look at... Can we look at the Ballon d'Or and stuff? Let's go back to Matthijs Tel so we can look at the Ballon d'Or. So Matthijs Tel did get his Ballon d'Or back in 2027, and since then it has just been the Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe story. Nothing exciting. Michael Olise being second is absolutely wild. Is he still at Real Madrid? He is. He's played 230 times for them. He is very, very good. He's 31 now. Declan Rice is also still there at 34. Very, very good. 360 appearances. Wow, he's a Real Madrid legend, isn't he? That is incredible. Wow. That is incredible. Following season, it was Jude Bellingham, who's at Liverpool, we saw before. Vinny, who's at Man City. Then Haaland back in there. Mohamed Ali Cho being second is a weird one. He was someone I looked at back when he was at Real San Sebastian Sociedad. When I was getting Matthijs Tel, I was looking at Mohamed Ali Cho and went with Matthijs Tel ahead of him. So it's weird that he firstly ended up at Bayern, but then also that he was so good that he almost got a bloody Ballon d'Or. That's incredible. He then came third the following year. Any other ones? Golden Ball. Maybe this is the... Does that count then? That's the Ballon d'Or. Oh, and maybe he didn't win it. Nothing interesting. Yeah, nothing interesting there. World Player of the Year. This is the one that Matthijs Tel won. Rodrigo, Musiala in there. Elise. Yeah, nothing. Nothing too interesting, really. Goalkeeper of the Year. Maignan is winning it. Alban Lafont winning it is very strange. Is he still at Juventus? He's at Juventus, played 250 times. That's very weird. Really nothing else that exciting or weird. Oh, Golden Glove. Wow. Some youth keeper for Chelsea. That is incredible. Nothing else interesting there. Goal 50. Nothing. Oh, our first regen in there, I think. Yeah, first regen in there. Nelio Gerardo. Oh, did he play for Newcastle? Yeah, he played for Newcastle. I nearly bought him. When he went to Newcastle, I nearly bought him, but it didn't work out for one reason. I think he just chose Newcastle over us for probably money. He's very good. 400 million he's potentially worth. That is incredible. Wow. Alright. Look, I think that's about it. Unless there's anything you guys want me to show you specifically, that'll wrap it up. And that wraps up the series. It was a great series. Had a wonderful, wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you also stick around for whatever comes next. Which will be another, 5 or 6 season rebuild of its side. And that'll be coming, I guess, Thursday of this week. So the 2nd of March, maybe? I don't remember. That's it, basically. Let me know if you want to hear any more of this career mode. If you want me to show you anything else, I'm sure I could, simulate another few years and show you other things. Whatever you reckon, let me know in the comments down below. And that'll do us. Until next time, when we go again with a whole new team and a whole new country, maybe. Okay, it will be a new country. I know where it'll be. I'll leave that as a teaser though, maybe. I don't know. Peace.